Hello everyone, Baldy Jack here, and today's review is on the following: the NECA NES Jason version 2, or the 2015 version. This is a redo of the NES that we've gotten from Comic-Con, no other than it just being a total repaint and just without, glow in the dark or anything. It's just a straight painted figure. Sort of how the retro one looks. So first we'll look at the box. The box is pretty much similar to the San Diego Comic-Con one, other than we have the NECA, not NECA, but the San Diego Comic-Con logo would be up here. Instead, we just got the little sticker here saying "Open flap to play authentic theme music," because that's the point of one of the things of this release is the theme music when you open the box. The box is really similar to the other one, but if you didn't have it anyway, you're gonna buy this one. So you have it tells you all the features, and you can pause right there if you want to read that. I believe this is the same from the San Diego Comic-Con one. And you see it's got new lines over there and whatnot. So when we open the box, there it goes. So one thing I noticed from this is that it's not when you open the flap, it's a sensor thing that's where the voice box piece is right here. So when you open the flap, there's a little sensor all the way back there in the packaging that goes off. And if there's no light, for example, it wouldn't go off. See what I mean? When I go shine it where the light is, it goes off. But it goes off with light. It's strange, but something I've noticed when I got this figure on Monday. I've been sick, so kind of hard to review this figure, but now I am. So, as you see, here's the new, something new you get is the Pamela Voorhees head, the floating head as they call it on the back of the packaging. The main piece, which is Jason. And what I see that's different is that, where the translucent pieces that would glow on the San Diego Comic-Con was, that this is just, entirely plastic. So you get, like, really, the bluish cayenne-looking color. And what they did here is, with Jason, is that it's not just purple. You see, there's some black lines of paint added in to bring out some of the wrinkles in his clothes. Sort of the same with his nails and his shoes or boots. And then this has to be the mask that I have removed that is really smooth. When you remove it, it's just smooth. It takes, there we go. So with this, it's not just straight purple. Got red eyes and a little bit of black in his mouth. It's kind of trying to represent the game here, if you know what I mean. But this figure is pretty decent, It's just a straight up repaint of, part 3, because that's who this is. But that's kind of what he looked like in that game to begin with. And I noticed that I believe the axe handle might be thinner. It looks thin, and it holds better in his hand, because I believe the older axe was like a lot thicker, so it kind of put more of a gap in his hand for other weapons that has smaller handles. So I guess they made the handle on this one smaller, which is a good thing because it fits in his hand well. See, well, you gotta kind of get it to sit in there, but everything works. I've had this figure fall a couple times. I don't know why on the shelf, but I just wasn't balancing him right. There he is. And for the Pamela Voorhees accessory, it's just the head. It's kind of weird that the head's bigger than Jason's head, but it's because it was big in the game. So, you know, go figure. But you know, a lot of detail put into this. You know, it looks like straight up part 2, but just check it out in the game color. But this is all new. And you got this pole for it. Came like that in package, so you don't need to undo it, but still looks good. So you know, this is the figure. Everything's getting out of focus for some reason. There we go. I'll bring in the part 3 figure just as a comparison. So there's the part 3. See, this thing does not want to stand. There you go. So there they are, part 3 on NES. One thing I noticed that NECA gets away with the masks on the NES one is that how the eyes aren't lined up right. I don't know what it is that the eyes don't look lined up right. But still, you know, it doesn't really bother me. If it was the regular figure, it's gonna bother you a lot. But overall, you know, I like to change up my Jason figures every once in a while. This axe is from a Mezco figure, the part 3 one. Just because I don't have the battle damage part 3, that's the one I'm missing. This is a quick video. Didn't even need to stop it or anything, but you know, we can go through the articulation. But as you know, everything's the same, which that's what I like about these ones, is that it's really good, the same. It's these rubberized pieces, but this one's not too rubberized. His torso is very thick. No, actually they're both thick, but I think they're not as thick on the part 4. Oh, crap. Maybe part 3 wants to lay down. I don't know. There we go. You know, you have pin socket shoulders, the elbows bend on a 90-degree. Maybe, I don't know. It's a human. Well, not a human bend, because human bend it's like a 90 degrees. So you know, it doesn't really matter. You gotta legs kick out that much, but Jason's not doing karate moves or anything, unless you're trying to make it look like he's walking or something. That's about it for the leg articulation for Jason, but the joints are really stiff, which is one thing I like, because he was stiff when I took him out of package. I thought one of his joints might have broke, but if you wanted to prevent that, you would just hold both joints and go like that, but nonetheless, it's pretty decent articulation. It's, you know, what I like for this Jason figures. I like these articulations. Other than the legs, I don't know, I always find them a little pointless, because you're not going to be putting them in too many dynamic poses, but, you know, like maybe, like, let me get the machete in his hand real quick. If it wants to. Okay, if I can. I don't want to break the machete, because you struggle, you break stuff. So, maybe like some type of dynamic poses like this. I don't know, something like that. I don't know. It's, you know, something you can do, but overall, a really great figure. Alright, everyone. That's it for this review. I have the Jason Lives Ultimate figure on the way. You can order this one and the Ultimate Jason off of NECA's eBay right now, the NECA store on eBay. This one's $25 with, I believe, $10 shipping. And then the Ultimate one is $22.99. And that's, I don't know why, but for me it says it's $6.75 shipping, which is kind of strange. I had to pay $10 for shipping on this one when the other one is $6, and they come in the same type of size box. But I noticed that NECA's starting to package their figures better in shipping. Like, they got some, you know, brown paper bag stuff or something, or bubbly looking stuff. So it's gotten better. So Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.